we need to know who we are and where we are to get the significance of what these marchers are doing and what this time in history is all about. If we have too narrow or too short a sense or too small a sense of who we are, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get what's actually occurring. I don't just like wearing jewelry. This is my cosmic rosary. I have 270 of the major transformational moments in the history of the universe. This is science as revelation. This is reality revealing the truth. This is our modern day Genesis story. It's called Big History. I've got every bead of all the major transformations that I thought was significant represented. And they represent suffering. They represent chaos. They represent breakdowns. They also represent grace moments, because we are at a time when we are now aware that we are the result of 13.82 billion years of creativity. If you compress the whole history of the universe into 100 years, we're talking about the last day on a 100-year time scale is when we've had human beings. So clearly, if the universe has been unfolding and complexifying and creativity has been happening, in my world, divine creativity has been happening for almost 14 billion years, and only the last day of a 100-year process is when humans emerge. It's possible that the whole thing isn't meant for us. It's possible that we are here to serve the body of life. The body of life is not here to serve us, and our greatness is found in that service. So, the one thought, the one idea that I want to offer is that the past is rooting you on. That countless generations of animals and human beings are rooting you on and rooting the marchers on. And the future is calling us to greatness. Obviously, I'm speaking mythically here. But nonetheless, when we act as if the past is rooting for us and the future is calling us to greatness, we will experience our lives in a different way. We will experience our work in a different way. And so what I invite you to do is just to ponder for yourself this week, how might the past be rooting you on, and how might the future be calling you to greatness? And that, I suggest, is one of the ways that you can be in solidarity with these marchers. Because these really are the heroes and sheroes of our generation. These people are making a trek of 3,000 miles, most of them. Why? I massage their feet and ankles and calves on the rest days, and I'm telling you, there's suffering involved here. And so I invite you to simply ponder one question. What might you, for 1 month, just make a commitment for 1 month, what might you let go of, or surrender, or give up, that would be a blessing to the future? And what practice, what exercise, anything, one thing that you would take on as a new practice or a new commitment or whatever, that would be a blessing to future generations. Because the last thing I want to say is this: good, bad, great, and evil have always been defined in every culture throughout all of human history by how we impact others and how that ripples out to the future. If we help others, it's a good thing. If we harm others or ripple out in a harmful way to the future, we've done a bad thing. If we sacrifice to be a blessing to others or to the future, we've done a heroic thing or a great thing, as these marchers are doing. And if we self-centeredly serve our own interests, screw the future, to hell with with others, we've done an evil thing. This is not moral rocket science. So let us all participate in becoming the heroes of future generations simply by taking one thing in a month, one thing that you can let go of that will be a blessing to the future, and one thing that you can commit to that will be a blessing to the future. Now I want to ask a show of hands. How many of you are willing right now, today, publicly, by putting your hand up, and don't do it if you don't really feel it, how many of you are willing to say, from this day, I am a stand for a healthy future. I am a commitment to a healthy future. Let us support each other in that process. And I want to conclude with my favorite one-line piece of scripture from Carl Sagan. Science is, at least in part, informed worship. Thank you.